So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. Ever since the groundbreaking, trailblazing, earth-shaking 6 billion naira wedding of one of our favorite pairs, Davido and Chayoma, social media has not recovered. Hey, it is nothing like we have ever seen, and social media is still basking in the glow and the thrill of it. After the wedding, the beautiful couple hopped into one of their Lamborghini Ronaldos and Ferrari Ronaldinhos, and then they hopped into their private jets and went back home. My dear brethren, this wedding took place on the 10th of August this year, of course. Would you believe that on the 15th of August, just 5 days after, Davido Mama was already at Edmonton, all the way in Canada, performing at his concert. Now, this is for the online stockholders, the digital share and equity holders who believe that they have the birthright to tell him how to spend his money. Sure, you are seeing that the man works really hard to make his bucks. So my dear people of God, just like every tornado, there were ripple effects emanating from this wedding. And one of them was, before we could say Jack, every girl on Instagram, every vendor online, every female on Facebook started looking for, buying and selling this pixie hair that Choma wore on her wedding day. Even those with a pure mango head, even those with their head like a genie lamp, everybody was going crazy scouting for this hair. It got so bad that Davido Mama himself had to come online and like, what is going on? Everybody wanna rock my wife hair. I don't have any problem with it though. What's my own? Just a little advice here to my ladies. Before you start fantasizing over this hair, please, my dear sister, use tape and measure the diameter and the circumference of your head and the shape of your skull. Because wigs like this can be very humbling, no? If you don't have the shape of head or the face to rock this kind of wig, before you know it, you start looking like one chemistry teacher posted to a rural community school. Don't say Barrister Neze did not tell you. You know I am always looking out for you, for your best interest. So my dear people of God, you know that wherever there is joy and peace and jollification, there are always some people who will not rest, who will go around fermenting trouble. As everywhere is peaceful and calm like this between Davido and Chioma, some people started getting restless. So they started, hey Davido, you know you are married now. It is a new dawn. So what? It is a new dawn. And so they went further. You know, ever since you started hanging out with this our sister Chioma, we have not had any problem with you. No domestic violence, plenty gifts, PDA, lovey. We've not had any problem. Romance, otikboju. But there has been one thing that has been bringing K-leg into the whole matter, causing chaos and confusion. And it has to do with matters concerning the, don't act like you don't know what we're talking about now. We're talking about matters that pertain browsing with unsecured network, even when there is unlimited Wi-Fi on your phone. That has only been our problem. But now that you are a full married man, both traditionally, legally, statutorily, and otherwise, home and abroad, is all that fully behind us? I hope we're not going to be hearing all this cheating thing or having to, get your passport stamped in several jurisdictions. Do we have a deal? Davido answered,
I'm not cheating again.
No, not cheating.
I said, what are you guys talking about? I said, man, boss, we're not having any fun. You've changed, man. Where are the girls? I said, where are the girls? Then when I get in trouble, everybody run away and leave me to face the internet and all that. Like, boy, and me, women have dealt with me in my career. I've been at the highest of the highest. The best time is when there's no problem at home.
Yes.
Yeah. Dede, you done cheat. Like, it's done. Like, you
I don't want wahala. You know, I said I don't want any wahala.
No.
I said Dede, not Davido. I said Dede, nigga, not Davido.
I'm okay.
Hey, my guys call me Ronaldo. Hey, on Nintendo. Mr. Messi, come on.
My guys call me Cristiano.
Mr. Ronaldo.
You know me, I like a straightforward man that keeps to his words. And that is why I don't joke with Davido personally. There was something he said that struck me deep down in my esophagus. He said that the happiest time of his life is when there is peace at home. When there is no problem at home at all. And you see that sentence? It shows a lot of wisdom. And for that alone, by the power vested in me, I have discharged and acquitted him of all genital felonies, all previous genital felonies of the past. He is now a free man. He said that he has had so many happy and fulfilling moments in his lifetime. But the best times of his life is when his wife is happy, is when everything is peaceful and calm at the home front. And this is what I have been trying to illustrate and teach some of my odogus. Some are learning. They write me, they let me know, while some don't quite get it. The woman's state of mind, the wife's state of peace determines the aura and the energy in the home and in the family. Don't you know? Daddy may be sad, he might be sulking, but the home will be running, children will be playing, the whole house will be bubble, life will be going, food will be flowing, everybody will be living, while daddy might be sad in one corner. But as soon as mommy is mad, as soon as mommy's mood changes, the whole mood of the house changes. The house catches fire. Everybody gets uncomfortable. Some people don't understand that. And that is why I say unto you, verily, verily, that as the chieftain of your home, the original Odogu, the leader of your kingdom, you are the one that will determine the trajectory of the aura of the house. Not you coming with chaos, heartache, and hurt. And you'll be expecting somebody that will give you peace. I want peace. I just want a woman that will give me peace, while you are coming with battle and war. And that is why this common saying, happy wife, happy life, does not mean that daddy should not be happy too. It's just trying to illustrate that mommy's mood determines how the home will be. And as you can see, my darling in-law here, Davido, he has admitted it. He has said that it starts with him. So he has to be of good conduct so the home can be a safe haven for him. Be jotting it down. Second thing, who hates the other parts? He spoke about influence. I don't know if I have mentioned on this channel, but the caliber of people that a man surrounds himself with plays a huge influence on his life and his choices. And so goes for the woman. Typically, all things being equal, a man surrounded by responsible men, responsible people who encourage him to be the best version of himself, who give him good counsel and dissuade him from making stupid decisions. Family-oriented men who put their family as paramount in their life. You would see that those values will begin to rub off on that man. But if a man is surrounded by friends, where when they are discussing climate change and globalization and GDP and economic policies, you see the man looking like Ewu Gambia from one person's mouth to the other. You don't know waiting they talk, no single contribution. Now so you go they look like Mumu Mo. Mana, if they change the topic to Ikebe, to Nkiruka and Azuka, to Manchester United and Arsenal, you see the man in full action. He will swing up. Now he get stage. You will see him describing. You will see him so invested. If a man is surrounded by man number 2, the Arsenal and Manchester United fan, you will see that his decisions and his lifestyle will start tilting towards that Oga. Because at the end of the day, we are the company that we keep. So Uncle Davido has hinted us with style, the effect of the company that he's keeping has on him. That's sometimes he will just want to be on his own. His bubbles, his pallies, his alobams, his G's, or whatever they call themselves, his crew members. They will be like, boss now, waiting the happen for here now. Everywhere just dull, with the babes, with the ladies, kilo day. They will be gingering him.
I said, man, boss, we're not having any fun. You've changed, man. Where are the girls?
You see what we're talking about? You see the power of influence? So it is possible that Our in-law here is trying to turn a new leaf, but he is surrounded by company of people that tilt towards that kind of lifestyle. I cover our in-law in the blood of Jesus, so may God surround him with responsible friends and teammates, team members who will be of positive influence in his life. And the church choruses, amen. Thirdly, our dear in-law said something also, although I personally understand, but it might be easily taken out of context. Some people said that his reason for saying that he's desisting from this kind of cheating lifestyle is not founded on a firm foundation. No. That he's not saying, oh, I have decided that this is a better part for me, or I am married, I intend to stick to the vows of marriage, or this or that. He is implying that his reason is because he doesn't want social media drag, Did you hear it?
I said, where are the girls? Then when I get in trouble, everybody run away and leave me to face the internet and all that. Like, nah.
These Tatafo and bad belly people were like, oh, hold it there, sir. Are you saying that if this thing can be coded, well secreted, you don't mind? That the problem you have is being cast to social media and thrown to the dogs and they are dragging you? Is that the challenge? Or is it a firm resolve that you have made out of your own accord? Me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with it though. These people were just complaining and raising dust for no reason. What do you think about that statement though? Let us begin to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. Again, in just this short interview, are you seeing so many suggestions that are being inferred? Some people came again and said, Uncle Davido, we love you, but this one you are saying, we don't understand it though. What do you mean that in this your career, in this your life, women have shown you pepper? If our memory does not fail us, if we have clear recollection of the past, you are the one that has been going around showing women pepper, turning people's wives to baby mamas here and there. So, what kind of pepper did they show you? Is it them coming open with the relationship that you had with them voluntarily, you were not raped? Or is it them bearing the child that you put in them? What kind of pepper have they shown you, sir?
Boy, and me, women have dealt with me in my career.
To these people, they were like, nobody has dealt with you. What you were faced with is just simple nature, consequences, actions and consequences. You took some actions and the consequences of those actions played out though. So this mentality you're going around with that women showed you pepper, we don't understand the pepper. But you know me, I don't joke with my clients. I had to step in quickly in defense of Davido. And I put it to them that the court of Nezerville has already wiped out all previous pelvic felonies committed by our client, and he is starting on a clean slate. You know what they say about this kind of people, doubting Thomases? But even the Bible itself has emphasized that blessed are those who believe and have not seen. So please, let us leave it at that. Believe everything that Davido has come out to the public to say. So a very big and hearty congratulations to our dear Davido on his vow and his public commitment to keep it clean henceforth.
Yeah, I don't wanna be a player no more.
I would advise that he pays no mind to naysayers and doubting Thomases who are projecting their own reality or their own shortcomings on him. After all, Denzel Washington, top A-list Hollywood star Denzel Washington, has been married for 42 years with his wife, as successful as he is, with no single makam of sexual immorality or scandal. Is it Tom Hanks? He's been married to the same woman for 37 years now. No single chakam of another woman. And you know these people, these paparazzi people, these testy women, some of them abroad, oh my God, they can do anything to come out with that kind of scandal if it exists. Or is it John Legend and his wife? They've been married for well over 12 years with no single bararam of this kind of news. Davido is not richer than them. He's not bigger than them. It's just a matter of personal choice. Okay, some people might want to say, this is Oyibo, this is... Okay, let us bring it down home just in case God used a different chemical to construct the blood in Nigerian men. What about Banky W? He's been married for so many years without news of pararam like this. Ebuka Obi Uchenna, or is he Uchendu? He's been married for over a decade. What about Nato C? There's so many examples of decent men in entertainment who are doing their thing without bringing this kind of scandal or woman pregnancy or yama into the matter. So please, do not taint my whole odogus as if all of them are bingos. Decent odogus exist and they live amongst us. It is just a matter of choice and discipline. So from your mouth to God's ears, Ujari, my dear in-law, wishing you all the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, please drop your thoughts and your comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here or if you've been watching without subscribing, and begin to give this video a big thumbs up. Drop all your comments down in the comment section and stay glued, for there is always so much more coming your way. Moving on from Davido, let us go to our Iyawo. Our Iyawo, Chioma Roland Adeleke. Now, ever since the tragedy of 2022, we all know that Chioma left social media, basically. Never posted, never liked anybody's post, no videos, no interviews, no brand deals, no public events, except family functions. She literally disappeared. Went under, had her babies, her twins. Congratulations once again. Got married traditionally and legally, and has just basically been keeping a very low profile, which I personally like and support. The shock of losing a very healthy baby, her only child, was indeed so much, and it was very much needed to pull herself together, heal a little, mourn her baby, and regain some sanity. Besides, the internet is a very vile place. I'm sure some of you sometimes will see some comments and you'll be like, wow, is it a human being that typed this then? The heart of man is maliciously wicked. So some people in their callous ways might throw some very heavy and hurtful comments and words at her when she is still very freshly sore from the grief, which would have made recovery much harder. So I find it a very good decision that she took some time away from public eyes and social media to pull herself together. If you look around, I'm sure you've seen, just like I have too, some comments saying, oh, look at her eyes, she looks so sad. Oh, this marriage to Davido, she's not happy. She looks so sad. I don't think we should attribute everything to Davido. A woman who loses a child never remains the same. Even if it's 20 years time, even if it is one child out of 10, it's like a hole that never fills up. It's a scar that can never heal. So she might, with time, find better ways to deal with her grief and her loss, but she never recovers. So instead of attributing those sad eyes, as many people have called it, to Davido, why don't we see it from this angle of a grieving mother? Anyways, social media was so full of joy and merriment as Chioma has now returned to the internet space. Now taking to her Instagram account, which had been left shallow all along since her loss. She said, my best friend walked me into forever. Ify, you are on my mind every day and you live in my heart. Always and forever. Love, Mommy. And then she put a picture of her bouquet that had the emblem of her late son's face, which she carried on her wedding day. May God continue to rest the baby's soul. Well, we almost saw this come back to social media coming, because she had earlier granted a short interview at her bridal shower during her just recently concluded wedding ceremony, which, by the way, is the first time she is speaking to the public in the last 3 years. You see, some fans and non-fans, if I can call them that, have often wondered, some out of scorn, while some out of genuine concern, about Chioma forging something for herself. They were like, yes, we know that you had to go away for a while to heal after the loss. But even before that incident, there was very little we saw of you branding yourself, harnessing the enormous potential that you possess, aside being Davido's babe or Davido's wife. People were like, you're young, you're beautiful, you have an identity as a chef, a wonderful cook, which your husband has taken to the public to attest to on several occasions. So why not capitalize on that? Why not get something going for yourself? You have the advantage. Why choose just to be Davido's wife? Anything you touch your hands on will literally turn to gold. It could be anything. Having your own brand of kitchenware and utensils, having your own cooking show, having your own fashion or makeup line, anything. Just putting it out there on your name and being endorsed by your husband and the community of people that would want to affiliate with him, that would be an instant sellout, baby girl. Why are you dulling? So a lot of people have encouraged Chioma to step outside the shadows of just being Davido's and be the proper Igbo girl that she is, not just for her financial security, which is very important, but also for her personal fulfillment, for putting her intellect to use, for having distractions and feeling productive, and for having an all-round satisfaction. Well, it seems as though Chi was thinking in that same direction. And in this interview, she disclosed that she has begun working on her own personal achievements and developments. And in the coming months, we will begin to see all she has up in her sleeves, and that her husband supports her 1,000%.
Firstly, I would like to know, well, the fans would like to know, including me, how your husband has supported you beyond being a wife.
Okay, I would say David actually cares about my dreams, right? I've faced a lot of challenges over time, but he would always ask me, Chi, apart from all of this, what do you actually want to do? And then we have plans and we have stuff coming out in the next few, I'll say months, stroke next year. So yeah, he really cares about my personal dreams and things that I actually want to do outside being his wife and a mother to his kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, when I like something, I don't know how to hide my mouth. You see why I like this, my in-law here. Despite he is a certified billionaire, he has more than enough to go round. Not only is he happy to have her achieve something for herself, he is reminding her, he is pushing for it, he is encouraging it. Now that's both great and commendable, because a lot of men at his level, they would prefer to explore the tactic of dependability. They would prefer to financially cripple the woman to always stay relevant and always lower her options, rendering them redundant and dependent to ensure control. But Davido here, according to his wife, is invested, is interested, is championing the cause of making his wife great and forging an identity for herself outside of his own brand. And that is more than remarkable. I mean, Nigerian multi-billionaire Tony Elumelu, his wife is the chairperson and the CEO of two of the companies in the Heirs Group. Razak Okoya of Eleganza, the multi-billionaire, his wife Sade is a director in 4 different companies in his conglomerate. Is it Theophilus Danjuma and his wife Senator Daisy Danjuma? Or is it Yeson Wike and his wife Justice Suzette Wike? A couple that grows together, glows together, and nothing beats a liberal, confident, selfless man who, in spite of his own success, is also desirous of having his wife great, thrive, succeed, and independent. Love to see it. So what are your thoughts on this revelation? Are you of the opinion that yes, women, even if you are married to Elon Musk, according to, what is the name of this pastor? Elon Musk. Even if you are married to Elon Musk, have your own Tino, because it gets why. Apart from the financial security you give yourself, because nobody knows tomorrow, it also keeps you alive and active and gives you a sense of purpose and personal fulfillment. Or are you team, I beg, leave talk? You women like to stress yourself too much. If my husband is a billionaire, if my husband is Davido, oh God, I do not mind having my nails painted, my legs raised up, and enjoying my husband's money and spending my husband's money. Why would I want to go out there and start working and hustling when God has already done it for me? Which of these teams do you belong to? Let us get your thoughts down in the comment section. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued, for we have so much, and so much coming your way. It's me, your girl, Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye. Mwah.